Welcome back to my channel where we share stories from inside the world of Green Correction, the place where men are sent to do nothing but reflect on their past and better themselves for society. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows inside. There's always tension simmering beneath the surface. And today I am gonna be dropping some truth bombs about what really goes down behind those cold gray walls. You won't believe the secrets I'm about to spill, so buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. All the stories I tell are true and come directly from inmates. But to protect their identities, I change all names and locations to protect them from retaliation. But without further ado, let's jump into the crazy stories. I get woke up out my sleep Friday night around 11:30 p.m. I'm in the top bunk. There are 52 inmates in a dorm. 26 of them are Bloods. There is one Crip in the house, Smiley. He is cool and can fight, so the Bloods let him live. I'm 6 feet to 235 solid black. Muslim. Smiley is a Muslim also. But early that day a new inmate was brought to the dorm and he was a top-ranking C-Rip. He noticed my kufi and slid over to my pod. He said, "Ak, I can't stay here," fearing he'll get jumped or stabbed. I told him to stay in my pod. Let me talk to the officer. I spoke to the CO and she said she can't do anything until the morning. I assured him he'll be okay until morning. Smiley, knowing the new inmate and his affiliation and rank, started acting weird that evening. In the day room, lighting cigarettes and smoking in the pod area. He was trying to get moved because the new Crip inmate seemed he was living in a house of Bloods. The next morning, right before shift change, the sergeant made his round to our dorm. Smiley punches one of the main Blood member in the face in front of the sergeant and 3 officers. A fight broke out and 12 officers were dispatched to the dorm. They detained both inmates. The new inmate ran to the sergeant and told him he couldn't stay. So they escorted him out too. They took them both to box. This started tension and more fights with the Bloods and Crips. It's another day at Green Correction and tensions are already high. I just got done writing a letter to my girl when suddenly an inmate slides into my bunk. He looks nervous. Says he has info that one of the inmates is planning a shank. Me. I'm a former gangbanger myself. I know how this goes down. If they don't get jumped in or stabbed, they're gonna stab someone else. It's a vicious cycle. But shankings, they're not taken lightly around here. It's against the rules, puts everyone in danger. Plus, it's just plain wrong. The inmate tells me who he thinks is planning the attack. It's a name I recognize. Big T, he's a big guy, all tattoos and anger issues. I gotta say, I never thought he was the shanking type, but hey, you never know. We talked for a bit, me trying to get him to open up more, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. This place is a pressure cooker. Any little thing can set someone off. Turns out the inmates heard rumors from other inmates, but he doesn't have any solid proof. So I tell him I need more info. I can't act on rumors alone. He understands and promises to keep me updated. As the day drags on, I can't help but think about what he told me. I know Big T, he's a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. Is he really planning a shank? I try to shake off the thought. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but then something happens that makes me take action. I walk into the common area and see Big T, he's talking to a couple of other inmates and they're laughing, exchanging what look like shizzy. That's street slang for something. I know I gotta talk to him. I approach Big T and ask him about what the inmate told me. Big T just laughs it off. Says I'm out of my mind if I think he'd shank anyone in this place. I'm not buying it. His eyes are shifty and his hands are shaking. I can tell he's nervous. I press him some more, but he just keeps denying it. Finally, I decide to cut my losses. I tell Big T I appreciate him clearing it up and walk away. But this is just the beginning. The rumors continue to swirl and I find myself caught in the middle. As days turn into weeks, the tension in the dormitory grows. I'm walking on eggshells trying not to make anyone upset. Everyone is on edge waiting for something to happen. Then one night it does. It's around 11 p.m. and I'm just getting ready for bed when I hear screams echoing through the dorm. He pulled a shank on me, man. I jump out of my bunk. My heart is racing. I rush to the common area, and what I see makes my blood run cold. One of the inmates, Tiny, is lying on the floor bleeding. A crowd of inmates is gathered around him. Their faces are pale, their eyes wide with shock, and standing over Tiny is another inmate. He's holding a makeshift shank. It glistens in the dim light. Chaos erupts. Inmates are running for the hills. Some are diving under bunks. Others are making a mad dash for the doors. I freeze in place. My mind is racing. What just happened? Who would do such a thing? Suddenly, the inmate with the shank lunges at another inmate. He's screaming, "I got you now." The dormitory descends into pandemonium. Shouts, screams, the clang of metal. It's pure pandemonium. Amidst the commotion, I notice a familiar face. It's the same inmate who approached me weeks ago, the one who told me about the potential shank. He's backing away from the attacker, his face ashen. He calls out, No, I didn't tell on you." His voice cracks with fear. The attacker lunges again, and the dormitory descends into chaos. This is it, I think. This is where it all comes crashing down. The shank, the rumors, the tension. It's all culminated in this moment. I'm trapped in the middle of a nightmare. But then, bam, just like that, it's over. The attacker drops to his knees, his shoulders slumping. The shank clatters to the floor, and in the ensuing silence, the reality of the situation hits me full force. One of us might not make it out of this place alive. I gotta say, this has taken a toll on me. Every day I walk into the dormitory, I don't know what I'm going to encounter. One wrong move and it could be me lying on the floor next to Tiny. I'm exhausted, mentally drained. It feels like every day is an eternity. Then one day the news comes. Tiny is released from medical and sent to the hold. The attacker is facing charges. As for me, I'm left to pick up the pieces. I try to maintain order in the dormitory, but it's hard. Trust has been broken. The rumors continue to swirl and the tension never really dissipates. It's like a dark cloud hanging over us. That's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed these crazy stories from inside Green Correctional. These stories remind us that even in the darkest of places, there is still hope for redemption. Stay tuned for more.